everybody, it's Missy from Shimmerz again, and today I wanted to show you something fun that I stumbled across the other day when I was playing around with the new Acritonez and the new Paste-eez, and I came up with this really cool textured, swirly colored cardstock flower that I thought would be really cool on a scrapbook layout. So I thought I would show you how I made that today. You're just going to need some cardstock, a small acrylic stamping block, and then a variety of colors in the Acritonez paints and the Paste-eez. And I thought I would make a pretty Valentine bouquet of flowers here today. And this is really simple. All you're going to do is take some of the paint and add just a couple of little dots right onto the stamping block. And this is Edgy Eggplant. And then I'm going to team that up with the purple Paste-eez that's called Don't Be a Pansy. And I'm just sticking my finger into it and just adding a little bit of smudges of the paint on there. Definitely not technical at all. Now this is the white. This is called Salt of the Earth Paste-eez, and the Paste-eez are texture paste with a flat matte finish, so they don't have any sparkle in them. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of water, and then I'm going to flip this over right onto the cardstock, and it's going to sort of spread out and start to kind of mix together. And the harder you push down, the more it's going to spread out. So this is definitely depends on, how big you want this or how much you want it to blend. But I'm smushing it down, and then I'm going to just take my hand and turn it in a circle. And it's going to sort of blend all of those colors together. And then when I go to pick it up, there's going to be a little bit of suction. And it's going to leave this really cool texture. And I think that looks neat. But it's going to look even better the second time. I'm just going to take it and just put it right beside there and do another turn. And then I'm going to do it one more time. And obviously it's going to get lighter and lighter because there's less and less product on it. But it's going to look a lot better when these are cut out. So hang tight, bear with me, and let me show you a couple of other colors. In the end, this turns out really beautiful. So I'm going to move on to a pink color. This is the Pinkadelic in Acritonez and Raspberry Sherbet in Paste-eez. And again, I'm going to add some of the white. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to press it down, give it a little twist here and there, and then turn it in a circle. And I just love the lights, the darks, and the texture because it's not a perfect circle. Some of it's, colored, some of it's left white. And flowers aren't perfect. And so these are going to be really cool, kind of wonky flowers in the end. So I'm going to mix red and pink together. The red is called Roses Are Red. I'm going to do the same thing. And this is something you could really try with a bunch of different colors and come up with some really pretty color schemes. I think the red and the pink together are my favorite. But look at the cool texture here. It gives this really cool, almost like a leaf. It reminds me of a very delicate leaf, very detailed. So I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. And then I thought, well, these flowers are going to need some leaves. So I'm going to come in with Peas Be Mine and Tree Hugger, which look like totally different colors that don't really match. But watch what happens when I swirl these together. Look how pretty that turned out. I love that. I'm going to make leaves out of those. The texture is fantastic. So everything's pretty much dry. You can use your heat gun or just let it sit. And I'm not going to cut out every single one of these. I'm just going to choose a couple so you can see what they look like and show you how they look together. So I'm going to bring in the blue one that I made off camera the other day. And you can see how pretty, and look at the differences in the colors. I'm going to just hand cut some leaves out of these circles here. And I love how these turned out. I love when I'm just playing around with stuff and I discover something, and someone else may have discovered this. I'm not taking full credit for it, but for me, it was the first time I tried this. And look how gorgeous these are. This would be so pretty on a scrapbook layout. I love the texture. I just think they look really cool, really abstract, and they feel really neat because they've got that bumpy texture. So I hope you give this a try because it was fun and it was fast, and the colors, you could mix and match and come up with some really cool color schemes. So I hope you give it a try. It was lots of fun. Thanks for watching.